Casriel, and I teach in Norwalk, and I wrote a poem. Every 7 years, the rug gets pulled out from beneath me. New publishers, new programs. Each and every one, I'm advised, follow the program with fidelity. And what sets in for me? Doubt. Doubt in my abilities and experience. I tend to drop what I've found to be successful for someone else's ideas, some publisher's concept of what's best for my students they've never met. And then 2 years ago, Cotsen gave me an opportunity to trust myself again. To trust that the best instruction for my students lays in my hands, based on data I've collected through observation and analysis, to follow the learner, just like I was trained to do as a reading recovery teacher so many years ago. As a reading fellow, my focus began with my mini lesson, a never-ending 20-minute maxi lesson, transitioning to tight instruction that delivers just one teaching point in half the time. What I've really learned is to stop talking so my students have time to think, to learn, to read. Richard Allington's quote resonates with me. Everything you need to know about reading is in a book. We learn to read by reading, not activities about reading. That's Reading Workshop. Now my first graders read a lot. They're sprawled out, all over the room, book boxes filled, everyone clutching their favorites, their choices. Mo Williams, David Shannon, Prehistoric Dinosaurs, Adventures in Space, the loud hum of reading. I've learned to step back, research from close, near, and far, to get a bigger picture, a better picture of what my students actually understand. Through the power of conferring, I'm able to personalize my instruction, to meet each child's zone of proximal development, to deliver the teaching point meant for just him or her, and leave a little artifact as a reminder of a personal learning goal. I'm no longer isolated in my teaching, trying to figure it out all by myself. By visiting amazing classrooms and observing outstanding teachers, those experiences have put a picture in my mind that will forever inform what I do with my students. Attending conferences, as professionals should, delivered by those at the forefront of education, has put me right in the midst of the most current research and practice. Having a mentor who knows my kids, who knows me, has been the support I've needed all of these years. She never just tells me, even though I want her to sometimes, but she coaches me through decisions, next steps to just try it, to pave the way. Our monthly inquiry meetings have built relationships in which we can be open and honest about how things are really going. We are a community of learners. Through Cotsen, I'm exploring directions I never considered. Christine Raz piqued my interest in structured, semi-structured, and unstructured time. This year I implemented Free Activity Friday, a special time where my kids have free reign to build and create their wildest dreams out of recycled boxes, plastic, basically trash. Most began by working alone, but now tend to work in teams, a social network through collaborative play, to make jetpacks and crowns, guitars and flutes, and a house with several rooms that's taken months to complete, paving the way for future engineers and architects. By thinking outside the box has helped my students to do the same. Hitting the mark and missing it by a mile, I'm learning and growing, trying on things for the very first time, right in front of my students, modeling for them what a lifelong learner really is. Thank you, Cotsen, for helping me to trust myself once again.